Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are welcome to Citywide Online Educational Facilities. This is Geography class for SS3, the first week. The title of our lesson today is Environmental Resources. Environmental resources refers to any useful item in the environment or materials and substances that are useful to man. Environmental resources are useful things, both living and non-living, occurring naturally within a particular geographical area, which are of benefit to man, animal, and plants. Environmental resources can also be any useful item that can be found in water, in the atmosphere, vegetation, and on land. Types of environmental resources. There are mainly 5 types of environmental resources, and these are atmospheric resources, water resources, vegetation resources, human resources, material or mineral resources, and land resources. Atmospheric resources are those elements such as wind, water, sunlight, and gases found in the atmosphere, which are useful or beneficial to man, animal, and plants. Types of atmospheric resources. Atmospheric gases, e.g., oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, ozone layer, and some inert gases like neon, argon, helium are examples of atmospheric resources. The other ones are wind, rain, and solar energy. Importance of atmospheric resources. 1. Atmospheric resources such as oxygen, it is useful by plants and animals for combustion. It also supports burning of materials. Oxygen also supports animal life. Oxygen combines with water vapor for chemical weathering. Oxygen is also useful for medical purposes. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide combines with water to produce chemical weathering. Number 2, green plants absorb carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is also absorbed heat to control the atmospheric temperature in the carbon cycle. Number 3, nitrogen. It is required by plants for the manufacture of protein. It combines with water to produce food for plant growth. Nitrogen of the soil can also be converted into nitrates. Nitrogen gas is also used in electricity. The ozone layer. The ozone layer acts as a blanket to the Earth's surface. It protects the Earth and living things against the burning effect of the sun. The water vapor. It is important for rain formation. Water vapor moderates atmospheric temperature. Rain. Rain provides water for human consumption and for human uses. It provides water for agriculture. It reduces temperature. It fills the rivers with water. It is a source of underground water. It is also used for generation of hydroelectricity. It also serves as medium for boundary demarcation. The river also serves a lot of uses. Sunlight or solar energy. It provides solar energy for drying clothes and other agricultural produce. It is useful for heating, cooking, and cooling process. It is useful for generating electricity. It is also required by plants for photosynthesis. It is also provide vitamin D. It is also used for removing salts from sea water. Wind. It can be harnessed and used for pumping water. It aids drying of clothes and crops. It is used in meteorological studies. It aids sailing of ship and aviation. It is useful in pollination of plants. It is used for supporting, e.g., through yachting, during boats or other sea sports. It is used for disposal of winds. What are the basic problems that are involved in enhancing of solar energy? Number one, poor technological know-how, such as storage. It is very difficult in our local area to store solar energy for future uses. So in essence, the abundance of solar energy are usually being wasted. Only very few percentage of it is being harnessed and being used in our day-to-day activities. Number two, inadequate capital, that is high cost of enhancing solar energy. To enhance solar energy for our basic use, it requires a lot of capital, which when compared with other sources of energy, it seems to be highly expensive. The fear of competition with established energy sources, e.g. coal, gases, and other combustion energies. Number four, unreliability, that is the period when sun is not overhead. In essence, we only have abundance of solar energy during the sunshine or during the day. There is little or less energy at night or when the sun is not overhead. Now, what are the effects of human activities on the composition of the atmosphere? Since most of this energy or most of these sources are basically atmospheric in nature. Number one, emission of carbon dioxide through the burning of fossil fuel. Man, through his daily activities, releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere in so many ways. By burning of firewood, through the combustion of our car, or through our industrial waste. When carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere, it plays a lot of damaging effects, such as the depletion of the ozone layer, the increase in the general heat or the general temperature of the atmosphere, which is also known as global warming, or the heat effects. The second one is deforestation. When man deforests our forests, a lot of trees are lost through felling. Therefore, there is little or less amount of oxygen that man receives, while a lot of carbon dioxide that are expected to be absorbed by plants cannot be achieved. Use of chemicals, biological and nuclear warfare. This releases a lot of heat into the atmosphere, thereby increasing the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Number 4, release of toxic waste. Toxic waste that are being released either through our industrial waste also serves as a form of heat that increases the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Number 5, bush burning. When we burn our bush, a lot of carbon dioxide is being released into the atmosphere. Pollutants emitted from mining and construction work. Through mining and through other construction works, a lot of carbon dioxide is being released, which has a resultant effect on the ozone layer and the general global warming of the environment. The pollutants emitted from industrial activities. From industrial activities of man, a lot of chemicals are being released through industrial waste. This, in essence, add to the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, which increases the heat that is being emitted or that is being sent back to the Earth's surface. All these have a negative effect on man, animals, and plants generally. In other words, these are the basic problems that are caused by the effect of man activities on the nature of our atmosphere. It is at this point that we're going to call it a day and continue with other resources of the environment. Wishing you the best of Ramadan. See you next time. God bless you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.